Hey guys, can you see that little dove down there? I'm going to try and see how close I can get to it before it flies away. It's a young dove. It's not as big as an adult dove would be, but it may let you see it if you look real close. Can you see the dove? It's walking away from me now. There you go. Now it'll fly in a minute because they don't like to let people get too close to them. Oops. It's walking around to the other side of the bushes. Okay, let's see if I can find it. There it is. Hello, little dove. I want my grandkids to see you. There it goes. It's going around the side, and it's not flying away. Usually they'll fly away. Look at that. I wonder if there's something wrong with the little dove. What do you think? Could be. I hope not, don't you? All right, talk to you in a minute. Elena and Corey and Ian. This is what I was really coming to show you when I found the dove. Look at this tree. Now, all over this tree you see fruit growing on it, right? I bet Ian and Corey remember what kind of fruit this is. Yes, that's right. These are tangerines. And when you have a lot of fruit, so these are tangerine trees. Now I'm going to show you another tree that looks a lot like the same kind of tree. Let's look at the leaves for just a minute to be sure. Yep, here are the tangerine tree leaves. See what they look like? Okay, now I'm going to come over here, and there's another tree in the neighbor's yard, and this tree also has fruit on it that looks a lot like the tangerines, doesn't it? It doesn't have as many, but it has a lot, and it has leaves that look sort of like the leaves for our tangerine tree. Now they look a lot the same because this is a tree that has citrus fruit, but this tree makes lemons, and lemons are a lot like tangerines. They're citrus fruit. Trees that are similar like this, that grow citrus fruit, will grow fruit that looks a lot alike. It tastes different. I like the taste of tangerines better than I do the taste of lemons, but a lot of people like to put lemon in their iced tea and things like that. Now I'm going to drive to another place and show you another tree that's the same sort of tree. It's a citrus tree too. So you hang on. I don't know if you can see it, but that little dove is back there underneath those bushes. Now it's a young enough dove that it may just not know how. May just not know how to fly yet. I don't think it's that young. But let me see if I can get close enough to it again where you can see it. There it is. You see it underneath there? Can you see the little dove? Hard to see, but he's under there. Okay, he's walking away. There he goes. And he doesn't seem to know how to fly. Now maybe he does know how to fly, but he doesn't act like he does. Okay? So that's a little dove. Not quite an adult yet. I hope he's okay. Okay guys, I'm back. And this is the tree I was going to tell you about. And look at the leaves. Don't they look a lot like the leaves on our tangerine trees? And look at the fruit. Doesn't it look a lot like our tangerines? But these are orange trees. Okay? And this is where some orange trees were planted years ago so farmers could grow oranges to sell them to people like us. And in a month or two, these oranges will all turn nice and orange colored. Now, they look the same, and they taste a little bit like tangerines, and they're citrus trees. Now, citrus trees are all from the same family of plants, and Jesus said, "You shall know a tree by the fruit that it bears." So we can tell this is an orange tree because it's making oranges. We can tell that our tangerine tree is a tangerine tree because it makes tangerines. We can tell that the other tree is a lemon tree because it makes lemons. And Jesus was saying, you'll know a tree by the fruit that it bears, not just to tell us about trees, but to tell us about people. And if you want to know whether a person is really a Christian or not, you watch and see what kind of fruit their life has. If they act like Jesus, and if they help people come to know Jesus, pretty good chance they're a Christian. But if they don't act like Jesus, and they don't help people come to know Jesus, there's a pretty good chance they're not a Christian. Well, when people look at my life, I hope that they see that at least a lot of the time I try to act like Jesus. Come to know Him. And I hope when they look at your lives, all your life, I'm praying for that people will know that you know Jesus because you act like Him and because you try to help other people come to know Him. Jesus said, "You shall know the tree by the fruit that it bears." Well, this is an orange tree. It bears oranges. If you're a Christian, you're going to act like Jesus, and you're going to help people come to know Him. God bless you. We'll be talking to you soon.